Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spearhead cast with me, Matt, and I'm not alone again today.
Yeah, it's me, King.
We have a 2v2 on a modded map called Belgorod, I believe this one is, and this one was told to me in the replay was very long, or at least when I got the email, so that's why I'm inviting King to help me.
Yeah, don't want to get bored on his own.
Anyway,
We'll lose his mind.
Let's go through the players. It's a Western Front battle, which is completely classic with Belgorod, but anyway. We have Lenin Hand as the United States of America. He's not picked a commander yet. And we have Lockheed Lieutenant Dan, also the United States, without a commander yet. Meanwhile, representing the
commander.
Meanwhile, representing the Axis, we have Plaga Chigi Kidi Tito. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Playing as the Waffen-SS. And we have Rako as the Wehrmacht, also without a commander. Yeah, you're right. No one's picked a commander.
Kind of surprising.
Now, this is the first time I'm ever seeing this map, I think, so I have no idea what to expect. Definitely looks like a very open one with a lot of copper scattered around.
I played on a map similar to this. It was like Belgrade, but made for Spearhead, so it was technically a different map.
Oh, looks like Plaka is going for just Storm Pioneers and nothing else.
Oh god, Storm Pioneer spam.
Like, interesting choice.
So he is.
Oh, and Rako has gone for like the division. So a German mechanized division, basically. That's gonna be interesting.
Neither American has chosen anything yet.
The Riflemen are pushing upwards. We have a fair few firefights going on at the moment.
But it seems like the Americans are holding pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Semi-auto rifles are doing very nicely.
Oh yeah. But luckily Dan has only gotten 2 units. He's not getting anything else. He might be rushing for something.
Typically, if you rush for something, you have a commander in mind. Yep, he's getting a rifleman.
Yeah, just getting more riflemen always works, I guess. Looks like Lenin Hand is getting a medic early.
That's nice. Those are always handy to have.
Oh, and Plaka is getting an early Panzerjäger. Is he expecting like an early vehicle?
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if I go mechanized, I would have a Jeep by now, as an example. It's very easy to get an early vehicle, as America.
Looks like the Americans are not doing that well on the northern flank here. The Wehrmacht is doing pretty good with their grenadiers and Volksgrenadiers.
Yeah, they're just outnumbering them by quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, that's a lot of accurate rifle fire.
And they're all running together in the open field.
And that's not going to work well against semi-autos.
I mean, it'll work fine enough in this situation.
And Lockheed Lieutenant Dan has gone for US Rifle Company. We're seeing the big red one on the field. Oh, and those Wehrmacht troops are getting mowed down. Oh, that's a big loss. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that hurts.
He overextended.
Rocco just lost most of his guys.
Yeah, generally, in my own opinion, oh yeah, you should not push up everything. You should only push up one unit and keep one back behind cover to cover your retreat. Also, you don't just push with everything you have. You need to be very cautious with your movements in this. We do have an MG42 to offer Rocco. Hiding in the bush. Oh, and we have a commander choice.
One thing to consider is lending you a hand assisted and went north instead of staying south, so...
Oh yeah, and we have a commander choice from Lenin.
Rocco expected it.
Lenin went for mechanized.
Ah, best bet.
And we don't have any choice yet from Plaga. And not shoot it. Oh, grenade on the MG42, and I killed the MG42. Oh, that sucks.
I guess.
Yeah, Rako is not. Yeah, Rako is not doing that well. He's down to 1 Volksgrenadier.
Oof.
But Plaga does still have 3 Storm Pioneers, and Storm Pioneers are pretty good infantry. They are very expensive though. But Rako says that Plaga apparently doesn't know how to play, but that's a bit rude because Plaga does have a Panzerjäger and everything. He's just not pushing, I think, is the issue. Plaga might be very conservative with his units.
Well, I mean, does Rocco really have any room to say anything?
True, because...
I mean, he lost most of his forces earlier due to his...
He's actually lost everything at the moment.
Aggressive push.
He's actually lost everything.
Did not work out at all.
He's lost everything.
Okay, never mind.
He is getting an MD42 though. Stumphan is doing a great assault on the southern flank, but then a grenade in return. SS is setting up a forward headquarters there, which could lead to some better units potentially. But I think Rako needs...
Also, closer retreat point.
Oh yeah, but I think Rako definitely needs to get some more infantry out. You cannot rely on just an MG42 for everything.
No, you can't. And Lieutenant Dan built a medic station
Oh, but
near the front.
Dan has already set up a 30 cal to cover the base entrance. So Brock actually has to retreat with an MG42 already, unless he loses it.
Well, he'll definitely retreat, but will he make it?
Oh, he made it barely thanks to the bush.
Barely. Oh, he got lucky.
You're also seeing Storm Grenadiers coming out now?
Lending You a Hand got a scout car. He used one of his call-ins.
Oh, he's... Oh! M3? M30?
Yeah, I think that comes with just standard mechanized riflemen.
Yeah, cavalry troopers.
Nothing special.
Yeah, and cavalry troopers, unlike normal riflemen, don't have an AT grenade, though, so you need to be cautious with them around vehicles.
But they are handy because they can scout for you, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. And
that flare is super useful.
Plus, they cost the same as normal riflemen, so they actually are pretty decent to have.
Yeah, okay, I think the only difference between them and riflemen is that one has AT, one can shoot flares.
Yeah.
So having both is very useful.
Plaga has to be very careful with his movements. Oh, blue and grey in the building to open fire. But Plaga has gotten some Storm Grenadiers now. Much better infantry. Basic infantry of the Waffen-SS. Pretty good and considered experienced.
And Lieutenant Dan gave one of his infantry a 30 cal machine gun. Damn.
And looks like the blue and grey got mowed to pieces. No surprise there.
It was worth it.
Blue and grey are generally very easy to hit.
50 cal. Lieutenant Dan just built a 50 cal.
Oh, he's really digging in. He's actually threatening the German base. But the Wehrmacht has gotten a half-track with the Panzer Grenadiers now. Perhaps they might be intent to flank around from the south then. Oh, and here the Panzerjägers might come in handy. Because Plaga did get the Panzerjägers early, and yep, there goes the scout car. See, good investment early.
Another scout car from Rocco this time. Looks like he's upgrading them with some MP40s.
MP40s and MKB-42s. That's a pretty good mix. They essentially has the prototype, they have the prototype STG and MP40s on them.
That's a lot of firepower.
Oh yeah, and plus the half-track has an MG42.
Oh, lucky Lieutenant Dan got a sniper. Interesting.
Well, he is playing some rifle division, which I think is actually just a sniper. So, but that mobile half-track can be a lot of issues unless it gets in front of a 50 cal.
Which is unlikely.
Yeah. Oh, but the Americans might try to rifle grenade it. Oh, but he keeps driving away.
Yeah, the smart thing is to avoid it. Avoid rifles. They're gonna get anything to counter it. So far, no.
Now, the advantage of that half-track, because he's playing as Leichte, is the half-track, I believe, costs no fuel. So it's very handy to have that way.
But its engine is gone.
Yeah,
or
thanks.
damaged, I should say.
Yeah, thanks to a rifle grenade.
Nice work.
There's another Panzer Grenadier with them, though. The 90 Panzer Grenadiers are pretty competent at their job. Oh, he actually is disembarking, probably because he plans to advance. Yeah, the verticals are pointing their way.
Plaga still hasn't chosen a doctrine.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, the Panzer Grenadiers are just mowing everything down here.
Oh, and they completely cut the allies off. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, he did! Holy shit, I completely missed the Waffen. Let's just push that far up.
It's only one point, I think, that has all that territory.
Oh, that's impressive. And he double Panzerjäger? Wow. Plaga is actually not that bad as I thought. Like,
Ooh, another call-in. This time with the engineers. They're fun.
A half-track with the Commandiniers, alright.
Yeah, get them flamethrowers and the grease guns, and that's a pretty nice short-range combo.
Oh, I can imagine. You can even get them a heat bazooka.
They have to rank up for that one, though.
Yeah.
Sadly.
But double Panzerjäger, that's definitely going to be a deterrence.
Yeah, there's two Panzerjägers, that's the issue.
But they are moving out in the open, where you don't want your Panzerjägers to be. You didn't want to ambush with them.
Ooh, yeah.
They are only 3-man squads after all.
He wiped one of them, too.
Oh, but look at the northern flank. It looks like the division is just pushing up at half-tracks. Like, half-tracks are working out pretty well for the Light Division.
The Allies aren't hitting anything, though, to counter it. It's really odd.
Yeah, it looks like the Germans just made a comeback very suddenly, so nice job. Like, I will say, very good half-track play from Racco. That definitely just helped save his own front. Flanking around.
Yeah, Lenin's doing well with his half-track, too.
And
he just needs to get it moving to start capturing things.
And the American...
because that can capture very quick.
Oh yeah, and the American half-track also has a 50 cal, which means he can actually deal with the German half-track. Because the 50 cal will just punch through German half-tracks, basically. That's it, I think the German one is just better at mowing down infantry because of the rapid fire. Because it is an MG42 after all.
Yeah, I think I'd still take a 50 cal personally.
Probably.
If I had to choose between them.
Oh, those Panzer
we got
Jägers.
another set of Panzer Jägers, yeah.
Yeah, running on the open though is a very risky maneuver. But... no, they did not pay off.
Double missed. Now he has nearly free reign in the south. He just has to be careful of the storm.
Oh my god, the Storm Pioneers are being equipped with Panzerschrecks too.
Ooh.
Is he going for full-on countering armor?
He's focused on that.
Oh, but the half-tracks is mowing down the Storm Pioneers.
Yeah, that's not going well. Oddly enough, he could give his combat engineers a bazooka now if he wanted. He vetted them up enough.
Anyway, so the German half-tracks are still causing trouble on the northern flank for the Americans. Oh, another rifle grenade.
Any AT yet? No. He has not.
Yeah, that's very difficult because it's very hard to deal with light without the AT. I will say, Racco's doing a good job using his half-tracks. That's kind of what you're meant to do when you're playing as like that. Even Racco has gotten a pack behind this. He's building up for armor.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're not seeing much from the Americans, so you have to expect they're saving up for a tank or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, A3 Sherman coming out for Lenin. Lenin has rushed straight for the A3 Sherman. That's a pretty big deal. But the southern flank does have a lot of Panzer Jägers, which just took down the half-track. So I'm not sure Sherman might actually have been the best call. Because
used properly, it can be very good.
True, but he's going to be dealing with 3 Panzerschrecks. That's a lot of anti-tank equipment.
If you support them properly with infantry, then you're set.
Very true. Meanwhile, the fighting up north continues. The Panzer Grenadiers are fighting against the Americans. And the MKB-42s are mowing down the American infantry. Oh, we have a quad mower for Lucky Dan. I'll definitely deal with the half-tracks. Yes, that's 450 cals in a lethal little package.
Plaga just got a...
Oh! Quad got hit by an AT rifle from the Pioneers.
Oh, that sucks.
And yes, I see a Puma. That's unexpected. 4 Panzerschrecks. Plaga has 4 Panzerschrecks.
Oh, is his objective to run around with Storm Pioneers with Panzerschrecks?
It's not working because the Lieutenant is mowing everything down. And here comes Day 3.
See? Yeah. He's probably, if he's smart, he'll aim at that one Panzer Grenadier. Or, yeah, Storm Pioneer, whatever.
Oh, the Panzerschrecks missed.
Damn, that was lucky.
Looks like the Sherman's heading northwards, but there are packs on the north. Yeah, one penetrating shot.
Yeah, he needs to get that thing out.
Yeah, but the
Get the engineers
Panzerschrecks...
up.
But the Panzer Jäger is still moving out through the open, which you never want to do.
No, if there was any infantry around, they should be easily supporting this and stopping the Panzer Jägers.
Looks like the Americans have also got the 57mm on the northern flank. Lieutenant is waiting behind a little alcove, by looks of it. Yeah, Plaga's still not picked a commander, which I think is a little bit of a bad sign, but Plaga's not doing bad, considering. But I might
That's
just...
an interesting choice. Lending You a Hand's getting the bazooka upgrade
Huh.
for his anti-tank teams. He hasn't gotten any of them, though.
Oh.
So why is he getting the upgrade, I wonder?
That's a good question.
Bazookas now available for pickup.
I feel like that one's a waste of munitions unless he gets a bunch of bazookas.
Oh, yeah. He might need... I think Rocco needs to evacuate those Panther Grenadiers. Because they're not gonna get out of half track easy.
But the Sherman might go down.
Yeah, the pack missed though.
Now it's gone now, so he should go focus on that half track, get that thing out.
Oh yeah.
Which he is, it looks like. There we go.
Half track down.
Now he just needs to kill him. No, 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 no. Don't get closer. They have rockets.
Oh, they are being obscured by the smoke. Oh, that's not gonna work well. Oh,
Okay, they're dead at least, so Sherman got out good.
and Rocco's Panther Grenadiers are working overtime.
Lieutenant ran in.
Yeah, probably
Mthis
not.
Thompson's.
But I think the lieutenant himself survived.
Yeah, it looks like it. Go them. And another pack is there. And Plock is just kind of grouping his units together, and why hasn't he gotten more?
Yeah, he has the resource. No, he actually doesn't have that much manpower. But he could get something more out of it. Yeah, he has teched up though.
Seriously, he is equipped for anti-tank.
Oh, yeah.
And not anti-infantry, like, at all.
Yeah, and Lennon has now got 2 A3s. That's a lot of heavy Shermans. Because the A3 is mounted on the HVSS chassis, unlike the A2, so it's a lot better.
I'll admit, it's nice. It's the one I choose, because it's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, High Explosive going on that MD-42.
Oof.
Oh, it missed.
Ah. But I will say, it's... Oh, they're trying to cut him off.
Oh my god, he's cut them off again.
Yeah.
That's actually that's actually denying so many resources to the allies. Like their fuel is cut so much down by cutting them off like that. Like it's giving the Germans a little bit more time to work with.
What Lenin needs to do
And that A3's
is
dead.
head south. Oof.
Oh, they missed!
No, it's not.
Oh, fourth
something
one!
hit.
Fourth one hit him.
How many Panzerschrecks does it take to kill a Sherman?
4 apparently. Yeah. But the issue with the Panther is they will not do anything against infantry. They're very inaccurate against small targets.
Like, they really... They should be able to destroy his forces with relative ease with just infantry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Storm Grenadier is almost dead. And actually they are dead.
Well, that one is dead.
And the Storm Pioneers are just not equipped with anything else but the Panzerschreck. Oh god.
Yeah, like I said, they just wiped out 2 things and... Oh, he's getting a Panzer.
And another Storm Grenadier to replace the loss, but a Panzer 4GA, that'll help. And the Germans have still cut them off, so... That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. But Lenin easily has the forces to go take it back.
Oh yeah. What's it called in on the Panzer Grenadiers, and they're falling back.
Oh, yeah, the Panzer Jaegers ain't a threat in this situation, except for that tank.
Yeah, they... Oh, no, they're gonna die, they're gonna die out there.
Oof. Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Will it live? The Sherman is not pointed at it.
Ah, he got it.
Oh.
The Panzerjägers are ambush teams, they're not meant to walk out in the open like that. But there is a Panzer 4GA now on the field.
Okay, I'm going to go off the assumption that Plaga does not know how the commanders work.
Probably not.
At this point, I'm just going off that assumption.
I also rated Plaga as new to the mod, but not new to Company of Heroes 2. Because he seems to know what he's doing when moving units around generally, but he's just blobbing a bit too much.
And his strategy of Panzerschrecks is kind of weird, but...
It probably works a lot better in vanilla.
Probably when you can take several tank shells to the chest.
Oh yeah, those grease guns are mowing them down out in the open.
You know, when I have to play a first-person shooter with a grease gun, I hate it. But when I don't have to, they're good.
Yeah. Now the Panther 4GA should be a problem here for all these American steelwood. They don't have anything that can pierce the frontal thing of that armor.
Oh yeah, there's no Sherman left. He's getting an A2. He must be desperate.
Actually, there's an A3.
Oh no, Dan's getting an A2. Lennon has an A3 still. I just didn't see that on the map. Was hiding behind a half track.
Racco's also been able to take up to get tanks yet. He is actually getting taken up now forward, but it's been delayed a lot. They have to rely on Plaga for that Panzer IV to do a good job. Oh, and we have the first special service called in for Lucky Lieutenant Dan. Battle group available to Rifle Company.
Oh, nice.
Essentially, these are the precursors to the Red Berets, I believe. Oh,
Red Berets.
Green Berets.
I was going to say, I don't recall any Red Berets.
Yeah, Green Berets, my bad.
Yeah, I know Rambo.
Oh, shit. The Panzer 4GA is being flanked. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, that thing's dead. A3 is scary.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that.
I believe I called them Red Berets because the Incoming Heroes previously it, but the special service has like, I know for like wearing red caps. You don't see that in Incoming Heroes 2, of course, because they don't have the model for it. That's probably why I misnamed them like that.
Probably. Isn't it like the British ones who wear red berets?
Yeah, the SAS also wear them, but the red special wear like a red cap, not a beret. Like it's like
well, green is the superior color.
And that A3 is gonna cause a lot of damage. Command half track arriving, although the first special service is attacking the Pioneers. And while they are elite infantry, they will not do well out in the open.
Gonna die.
Yep. Oh, not looking good there. The Americans are still causing a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Rocco's down to 3 and he got more Panzerjägers. Look, Plaga, if you're watching this, AT guns are more effective than Panzerjägers, generally speaking.
Panzerjägers will do more damage if they can hit.
But in most situations, I'm going to take an AT gun over the Panzerjägers.
Because it's cheaper and you can recruit.
Well, not only that, but they're just longer range and more accurate.
Very true.
I would rather have that because it acts as a deterrence. And also is, oddly, less fragile, though.
Well, yeah, Panzerjägers is only 3 men, so... That's it. I think Rocco might finally be able to tech up and get their own tanks. However, those Panzer Grenadiers, they have a Veterans Before Panzer Grenadier already. That's impressive.
Nice.
If they can keep the Panzer Grenadier
20
alive.
kills.
Yeah. There's still that Sherman's here, but using the Pioneers to reman the pack. Oh, but it's under fire when he tries to grab it. Oh, smoke! The Americans smoked them, allowing them to pull it back.
That's funny. I mean, it's smart. If they couldn't destroy it, it could have hurt the Sherman.
Oh, yeah. Panzer 4G arriving again for Plaga.
Well, I gotta ask, why are they ignoring this out for so long?
Really good question.
I mean, they're moving now, as he should be.
Oh my god, the lieutenant has a stolen MG42.
I mean, wouldn't you steal one if you could?
As opposed to it's a nice trophy to show to the wife back home. If you get home.
Bro. Which I'm sure they will. Maybe.
Well, many Americans actually went home with German weapons as trophies, I'm pretty sure.
It is our constitutional right to own a gun that we steal from Germans.
Oh, yeah, he's got. Oh, A2 got a good penetration on the J.
Nice. Sherman ain't half bad. That's a good tank.
J only has 100 more armor than the A2, so it's not that big of a difference.
But it's a 2v1 situation.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's 2v...
Let's see, who has the better gun?
I was talking about AT guns, but...
Okay, the Panzer IV definitely has the better gun, though.
Hey, retreat the A3, dude.
And the armor on the A3 is ridiculous. 1,080 armor. A2 is down, though. Thanks to the pack.
Dude, Mechanized is, like, in my opinion, the best American commander.
It's definitely the jack of all trades.
I mean, it does get heavy tanks, but no American really gets heavy tanks. So
Yeah, Pershing joke.
I'll take the mechanized tanks over anything armor gets.
Yeah, the EC8 is pretty damn good.
I think they actually get the same things. Doesn't armor get HBSS or something?
Yep, they also get the EC8, but armor doesn't get the A3. What armor gets though is the Pershing, but I would not really recommend the Pershing that much personally.
Dude, get 2 easy 8s.
Yeah, way better.
That's gonna give you way more than the Pershing ever could.
Ranger does get the Jumbo. And the Jumbo Sherman has even more armor than the Pershing does. Oh, good shot there from the pack.
A3.
And you see, this is why you get packs.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Yes, he's getting the A3 out.
Standing by. Send them on.
The Allies actually have quite a bit of excess manpower.
Oh yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, half that goes down to the J. But the J is a pretty decent Panzer IV, except it has one issue compared to the H. And that's the J does not have an electrical turret. Which means the turret takes ages to turn.
Yeah, it's crank.
Yeah, because it's essentially a mass-produced, cheaper version of the Panzer IV late in the war.
Okay. Yeah, Pog is doing some sort of strategy with just Storm Pioneers.
That is so weird.
I don't know why.
Like, at least give them MP40s.
He's gonna have 4 of them plus 2 Panzerjägers.
Like, at least give them MP40s, because they have 2 weapon slots.
Get ready.
MP40s will be more accurate on the move than Kar-98s.
But why Storm Pioneers?
I have no idea, I guess he just likes the Sturm Pioneer. If he likes the Sturm Pioneer that much, why not go Sturm and give them STGs?
Pioneer Cooper is ready for
As
action.
I said, I don't think he knows.
Probably not. Wow, that
Storm
pack
would
is
be
doing a
good one
great
in
job.
this case to get those STGs.
Pack has already taken out a Scot as well.
Nice.
Yeah, oh, he's actually getting MP40s. On one of them at least. I guess he's deciding that he needs more guns on them.
That does weaken their long-range firepower, though.
Yeah. Oh, we have bombing run coming in. Oh, Kanonenvogel is coming in. Let's see if that hits anything, though. No, did he not call name Kanonenvogel? Oh, no, that was a fake artillery barrage, my bad. That was a fake one, but it looks like the Americans were not fooled by it. Oh, but
Just his plan, not they didn't notice.
But Racco is getting a command Panther. And that is a very powerful weapon.
Well, damn. Yeah, I hear my dog's bark. So, guess people are home.
I really think Plagas should focus on picking a commander if he knew, or they knew. Oh, Plagas getting a pack! Ooh, he's evolving!
Oh my god. Something that's not a Panzerjäger or a Storm Pioneer. Or a Panzer J, apparently. Good. Now, pick a commander.
But
In
now,
that situation, Storm.
here comes the command Panther. And this thing can be quite dangerous to deal with.
The question is Rocco good enough at micro?
Oh yeah.
That is the question. Or is it just going to sit in the base and stare at his Panzerhalle? Because that's what it's doing right now.
Well, he might be down there to get a beer with the other commanders before heading out, you know?
Oh my god.
They
He's
are,
getting drunk on the job.
they are German. And this is late in the war, so they probably don't care that much.
Good point. Yeah, they're really not focusing on the south at all.
Yeah, that's allowing Plagas to get a lot of territory. And the MP40s will help, I think. Because the MP40 is not that bad at range, actually. It's actually fairly accurate.
And they booby-trapped a point.
Wow, okay.
Amazing. I love it.
Oh, now those Storm Pioneers running. That's going to be a lot of potential deaths.
But the squad will live.
They actually only lost one man on the retreat.
Yeah, they live. Go them.
The Command Panther might make a big change here on the battlefield because the Americans need some heavy ATs to take care of it. Or need to flank it.
They got a 3-inch M5, 2 A3s.
Oh! Big shot down the A3. Oh, 3-inch got a penetration. Good job for the A3, for the 3-inch. 3-inch, I believe, is the heavy.
Lieutenant Dan's AT gun is the 101st Airborne Division gun. What?
I think it's because he airdropped it in, which you can do as rifle.
I've never noticed that as rifle.
Oh my god, Raku's getting a second Panther behind this. Oh god, is this gonna be the German comeback? Because Panthers are gonna be very hard for the Americans to deal with.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
So Raku needs to be careful with his command Panther. He needs to get prepared.
Oh, it's damaged already?
Yeah, the 3 inch.
So it was.
Yeah, the 3 inch got a penetration on. And the 3 inch, I believe, is the heaviest American AT gun.
Yeah, American AT guns aren't the greatest things out there.
Yeah. I know it feels a bit like real life, doesn't it?
Hey, nowadays we are the greatest there is, and if you tell me otherwise, I won't believe you. Fake news, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, look at all those special service, though, still. Looks like the Lieutenant has kept all the special service alive.
Yay.
Second Panzer 4GA coming out. If Plaga picked another commander, he would go to something else than just Panzer 4GAs.
They're ready. Send orders.
He clearly doesn't know how.
Yep.
It's just at the main base.
We're losing a capture point.
You just choose one of the 6 portraits, and voila!
Yeah, voila,
Not a commander.
suddenly you have a lot more units to work with. Oh, the command path was just pushing up because there's stuff to stop it.
Now have access.
As the special service have no AT weapons.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
They're spec ops, they're not anti-tank teams.
We've lost a fighting position.
Oh wow.
Get ready!
Because spec ops units generally are not equipped to deal with tanks. That's not their point.
Yeah, their AT is a satchel charge, which is not AT unless the thing is blind or doesn't move.
And here comes the other Panther. Although Raku has lost practically all his infantry. He actually has no infantry. He only has a pack, an MG42 and a command half track on top of the Panthers.
Panzer Grenadiers standing
Oh,
by.
he just got some Panzer Grenadiers though.
Enemy AT gun destroyed. Enemy contact.
Yeah, these Panthers are gonna just be able to run over the American position.
Yeah, they're just getting a bunch of tanks now.
Oh, flanking shot
Ooh.
from something, an A3 by the looks of it. That command path has to get out of there. Oh, there is a mine up there. Will it hit the mine? It did! Command Panther's down!
Oh, that's amazing.
But the crew is still alive, he can call them off to get a refund. Or partial refund
But
anyway.
that's still 1 down, so I call that a win.
Oh yeah.
Standing by. Send orders.
Will that squad work?
Looks like a
Ooh, looks like it lived. Good.
An Omen vocal going in, but it's... Looks like the Sharon just backed out of the range.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
But looks like Lieutenant practically lost all his flank due to the Panther.
Sustaining fire.
Yeah, looks like. Ooh, but he got a 76. That should help.
Yep. If he can pierce the front arm of the Panther, that is.
It's gonna be better than an A2.
Definitely.
Anyways, a 76 I think should be able to pen. Just
Yeah.
not the greatest chance.
Oh, now the... Oh, looks like the Panther's on the hunt for the A3s.
Makes sense. And they brought in a 3-inch nearby. So,
Yeah, it's...
probably not gonna save the Sherman, but
Will the 3-inch penetrate? Nope. That Panther's actually going to be a big problem.
distraction.
Yeah, don't underestimate a Panther frontally. That thing has very high frontal armor. More frontal armor than the Tiger, for those wondering.
Yeah, he's just getting him more Panzer J's.
It's the only tank he can get unless he picks a commander. I suppose he could get Stuks. But nobody ever just picks a Stuk.
Why would you do that?
I don't know why. I like Stuks. Stuks are great.
You're fired.
Hey, it's the Stuk life. Oh my god, he's actually not moving his commander off the field, Rako. He's keeping the crew on the field just to call in artillery strikes? Okay.
He's so
Oh! Ship flanking strike on the Panther, immobilizing it. Guys, that stolen pack.
Now this is where a satchel charge can be handy.
Oh yeah. Oh, high explosive on the stolen pack though, saving the Panther for now. But it needs repairs. But a 76 might go in for the kill.
Maybe.
Oh, no penetration. Oh!
Well, let's see. Oh.
Oh, it looks like the Panther won.
That's gonna...
The blue and greys destroyed the gun by throwing a bomb on it.
Didn't do much damage, but still funny.
Hey, well, the southern flank is crumbling under Panzer 48s, apparently.
Yeah, but this seems to be far from over.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh, London has a Calliope.
Oh.
That
Oh.
explains it.
Oh, also...
Oh, what the hell did he call in? It's quite the team.
Yeah, Leonard has called in practically just a lot of special service. His army is practically only special service at this point.
Ooh, where's he shooting the Calliope? Oh, please tell me he's shooting at the Panther.
Probably.
He is.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, and there goes the Panther.
Got it.
That's definitely the target
That's
you wanted to take down.
understandable.
Yeah.
I probably would have fired the full barrage as well instead of the half barrage, just to ensure its death. What is he doing with his A3?
I have no idea. I got taken out by the DA.
Oh, it was out of control. That's what was happening.
Like, the J still has the same gun as the Panzer 48, so it still has a decent gun. So it shouldn't be underestimated.
Yeah, it just can't turn fast.
Yep. But wow, what's Lennon gonna do? No, not Lennon. Lucky gonna do with all those special service? That's a lot of elite Americans and Canadians called in here.
Kind of a scary amount of guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for those wondering, I believe the first special service were in fact made up of Canadian and American volunteers. So it's like a special thing set up for the war, basically, by both parties.
Well, you do need some polite individuals during war.
Yep. And they were pretty elite and did some pretty clandestine missions because they were essentially spec ops forces. But seeing them en masse on a battlefield is not really something I would expect. Because technically you do not want special operations forces on the battlefield. That's generally not where they operate the best. But they are laying mines, so he is preparing for more tanks potentially.
Well, I mean, judging from the south, what you think is going to be made.
Oh yeah. You also have another Panther arriving now for Rako.
But the Calliope will help even those odds, that's for certain.
Oh yeah.
On those off chances it can fight, that is.
A good bazooka shot on the southern flank from the captain, almost destroying a Panzer IV. He's actually Register 5 captain now.
Nice.
Plugger, please just look at your HQ and pick a commander. It's just something I need. It's my OCD.
Oh, they're gonna cut him off again.
Oh my god, the Germans have just been very good at cutting them off, haven't they? Man, this map would be dangerous for a commander which has close to pockets. Wait a second. He has close to pockets! He's just activated it!
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Because I just realized Leicester has close to pockets.
I don't think I've ever seen close the pocket. But not in a very, very long time.
Essentially, I think Locke is gonna lose everything up there if he stays. As you can see...
Oh, he's losing those things. He needs to take that point back.
Oh my god! Didn't destroy all the units, but still, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah. How many munitions is that?
I believe it's 200.
200 well spent, I think.
Like, if you do this on a huge map, where the enemy team is entirely cut off, you can completely wipe out the entire enemy army. It's such a niche ability you never really get to use, but if you pay it up, if you use it correctly, it can change the tide of the battle entirely.
Well, you do need certain maps for it to do it well.
Oh yeah.
Or coordinated effort.
But I also think that's why Light has the ability to do breakthrough, where you decapture points rapidly with vehicles. That's the idea. So you like zoom behind enemy lines, cut them off, and then activate it. Is probably the intended purpose. Because it will only target all enemy sectors that are cut off. That's what the whole point is.
What is going on with these Storm Pioneers in the south? They're just kind of running you forward. And then retreating right away.
Yeah, it's not like they can fight a tank without their Panzerschrecks.
If only he had the, what's the ability called? Thunder Run.
Oh, for high explosives? Yeah. That's probably something
Permanent high explosives.
Probably something he should invest in, shouldn't he? Let's see.
It is 240 munitions.
He needs the major, but he's not gotten the major yet. That's probably why.
He hasn't unlocked it. It was his it was Dan that did.
Send your orders.
Yeah. Dan doesn't have it because he's not using A2s. The 76 doesn't benefit from Thunder Run. Where's the Calliope landing? Oh, on the Panzer Force, but it's missing. Ah, it almost got one. But the Panzer Force was spread out enough.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Panther needs some repairs.
Personally, if it was up to me, I'd have just saved the Calliope until I got a chance for a basically for sure kill.
Oh, it looks like the Panzer Grenadier Regiment 200 has been pulled out here.
Yeah, the A3 has returned.
Yay.
And it damaged his tank. And his lieutenant's there. Oh, no, captain, not lieutenant. And that didn't do anything.
Yeah, if it doesn't pierce the front.
Yeah.
That's another Panzer Force Jace. I think this is where Lenin should probably take up to get an EC8. Because the EC8 is a little bit at brawling with Panzer Force. And that is one brave Panzer IV. Well, it seems like it worked out. And this is such a good battle.
We just lost a unit.
Putting HE rounds. Agreed. Really like that.
And that's why you don't clump up against Shermans.
Yeah, if he had Thunder Run, they'd be dead. Oof. Is the A3 gonna die?
Oh, because Panzerjäger's flanked it, I see. But
yeah,
it's been covered.
Okay, good. It lives. Panzerjäger's died. Make that thing fall back in the pit.
But yeah, if Plaga would just pick a commander, he could turn this battle around instantly, I think. Because relying entirely on just Panzer IV GAs and on doctrine troops will only take you so far, I think.
Relying on Storm Pioneers will only take you so far.
Yeah. Because Storm Pioneers are very expensive, so it's very costly to just keep replacing them. Like, I'm not saying they're bad infantry, they're just very costly.
Well, it's Germans, so
Yeah.
all their stuff is costly.
Well, mostly the SS. The Wehrmacht generally has some basic horse units, obviously. Like, Grenadiers and Volksgrenadiers cost the same as riflemen and such, you know?
Well,
But it looks like that Reco has transitioned entirely to just using Panzer Grenadiers, which is quite normal. You want some better infantry later on in the game. And that Panther will definitely be a problem. Because I don't even think the 76 has a good chance of piercing that from long range.
if they can do it right, lending you a hand can probably kill that thing easily.
They need to flank the Panther, really.
Right.
That's just brawling with it frontally over long range will be to the Panther's advantage.
They can just make it stationary. They're set with the Calliope available.
Oh yeah.
And they're getting a second Panther.
Well, it makes sense that we get a second one. You only want the two Panthers you can have on the field at a time. If you
The Panther is a very strong tank in game.
Oh yeah, like it's also costly. 200 fuel for a single tank. That is very, very costly.
Well, Rocco almost has enough for yet another one.
Wow, he might actually
He
pull
does
up.
have enough for yet another one. How did he get 40 fuel in an instant?
Oh, he might have an ability for
Scavenge
that.
something?
He might have the... Oh, he could also be scavenging, yeah. But yeah, the 76 has to pull back. The Panther just plays with it at long range. Like, the Panther is a very impressive tank. I think it's also the tank that most modern tanks are based off in concept. Main battle tanks, basically. By being a tank that has a good gun, good mobility, and good armor. Essentially a tank that can fulfill all the roles.
I mean, versatility is useful.
Yeah. Which is why I believe it's said if the Panther had arrived a year earlier in the war, it would have taken a lot longer to deal with the Germans, basically.
But wasn't the Panther rushed as is?
Yes, it was very rushed, because the first version you see is actually the one like to get the Panther A. And that thing would, its engine would literally burst into flames if it climbed a certain height of hill.
So can you imagine if it came a year earlier?
Very true. Now, if you're playing as Panzer, you get the Panther G. And the Panther G is the perfected version, basically. But that arrived, you know, in the final year of the war. So not enough to make a difference.
But yeah, I don't know if they could have had it arrive earlier then.
Yeah. Like the Panther A, as we see, is from 1943, which is still impressive. People would have thought it would be like been a 1944 tank. But no, it was 1943, which is actually quite scary to think about.
Yeah.
So the Germans essentially had Panthers before the Americans and British landed in France. That's actually kind of scary. Of course, most of them
They weren't produced in huge numbers.
They still produced a surprising amount of them by the time they had.
Oh yeah, a good number were produced, but you just can't compete with the sheer numbers of the Allies.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Especially on the Eastern Front, where most of them were fighting.
Yeah, the Russians had even worse quality, but very good tanks.
Yep.
It's just they broke down after battle most of the time.
Yep.
Because that's what they were designed for.
And they were
After
designed
battle, maybe live, destroy enemies.
Yep. And the Germans have secured so much territory again. It's nice to see. Calliope is firing.
Ooh,
They're aiming for the Central Panther. And Central Panther is... Oh, is it gonna get out of there? Oh my god!
Oh, that thing got super lucky.
Oh, there is a free inch. That's a free inch.
Come on, do it, do it, do it.
Oh!
Come on, you get one more chance, maybe?
Oh, immobilized!
Yes! Alright, another chance.
Engine burning! Oh my god!
So it can't move.
Its engine is gone.
Its engine's burning. But it can still be repaired.
Yeah, it's gone, it's also gone.
They need to destroy that thing.
Oh yeah.
Move up the other AT gun right nearby. You have a bunch of them, and destroy it.
Like, how is that thing still alive is what I'm wondering.
I don't know. Come on, he could destroy it right now.
Oh yeah. And this is really is a long battle. Holy shit.
Not the longest battle ever, I'd say.
But still,
I've fought in like a 2-hour battle before.
Very true.
This is looking to be about an hour 50-ish, hour 40.
If Plaka picks a commander later on this one, I will be honestly surprised.
As I said, I've kind of given up on if he picks a commander, so...
I mean, like, the Americans are suffering heavily, like, then that is relying on blue and gray now. They're sitting into cheap fodder infantry. The blue and gray...
Dude, combat engineers, destroy the Panther!
He's going to get artillery on it.
Okay, at least something's happening.
Oh, and
good artillery, yes.
Yeah, direct artillery shot killed it.
Good. Now, he can replace that Panther instantly. That's not an issue once he gets the manpower. He definitely has the fuel for it.
Oh, yeah. Now, for those wondering about the blue and gray, I think it's the only American division... Oh, yeah, infantry division with 200% casualty rating, which is absolutely ridiculous.
It's because they weren't green.
I think the actual source because their leadership was pretty bad, and I even think their leadership got investigated after the war for being very bad at leading them. So you can
have those types.
Yeah, having bad leaders can lead to a lot of bad stuff happening.
I mean, yeah, especially in a giant war that was World War II.
Yep. Like, imagine being in a division that had 200% casualty rates. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Were there any survivors from the very beginning, though? That is the question.
But the numbers essentially just means the whole division's numbers in total would have been wiped out twice over. That's just nuts.
But I'm curious, did anyone start in it and the war ended while they were in it?
I'm pretty sure there probably were.
If anyone survived.
I'm sure there probably were, but it's still a ridiculous number. And look, more special service are arriving.
How many special? Oh, Lenin is getting an easy 8.
Oh, finally. Now the ECA will probably be able to play around the Panzer 48s. Oh, you overbuilt the scavenging. That's how Brack has the fuel. You overbuilt
nice.
Buys around and scavenges.
Wondering what was doing it.
And there we go. That's 50 fuel from the scavenged Panther wreck. That's pretty handy.
I think he was already close to max fuel, if not at max.
And see, that's why you use your scavenging ability as the Germans. It comes in handy late game.
And then just accelerate out of there.
Yep. I mean, well, the Pan for the northern flank is just doing a good job, as you would expect.
But here comes the easy 8.
Oh, will these hit be able to fight it, though? Yeah, Panzer is on the flank here. They could Panzer Faust it.
Run. He needs to retreat it.
Oh, he's got a penetration. But, yeah.
Yeah, the instant the infantry came, he should have been retreating. His Calliope is ready. So if he can know where that Panther is, he can just bomb it.
Oh, yeah.
Once it gets into repair mode.
But Germ's still holding on.
Standing by.
I'll definitely say Racco is doing a lot of the work with those Panthers.
Yeah, and he's getting another one too.
And look what he's also doing.
Panzer J's are incoming.
He's even moving up to Opelitz to repair the Panther on the front line. Like, it's a good usage of it.
Yeah, this is the place where if he knew where it was, this is where he'd shoot his Calliope.
Oh, yeah.
That would most likely destroy the Panther. Obviously, not the easiest thing, but I think at this point you could flare and find out.
Oh, yeah.
I think he may have forgotten about his Calliope, though.
He's probably focusing, but he just lost a few infantry there to the Storm Pioneers. We're still running around MP40s and killing everything.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous to watch. This is not how Spearhead is.
Yep.
So how it's being successful is beyond me.
I think it's simply just because there's no machine guns for the Americans at the moment.
Thunder Run would put an end to that.
Oh, Calliope is firing. I think he knows where it is. Yeah, the Panther's moving immediately. Oh, direct shot on it though. But yeah, he was...
Unfortunately, the Panther lived.
Yeah, I think he heard the rockets and decided to move forward to avoid this shots. But the Panther is gonna die here, I think.
He's using the 12 salvo, or the 24 salvo instead of the 12, though. And I don't know if I would have in that situation.
Now he can pull one of his Panthers back for repairs while the replacement is up.
Yep. A tough fight, that's for sure.
And indeed, we're going to see the problem with the first special service is, you know, no AT weapons. Oh! Hand-strike from the combat engineers failed to penetrate.
Still making him fall back.
Oh! Clark has picked a commander.
Whoa!
He's picked Jaeger, which means he could actually get Panthers himself.
Oh my god. I'm surprised.
And now the unique thing he can get to his Sturm Pioneers as Jaeger is actually a Panzerfaust 30. Normally the Sturm Pioneers don't get Panzerfausts. It's a smaller Panzerfaust Rieger, but it has higher penetration, I think.
Packing less of a punch, but still sees use. Earlier model.
Oh, it's just an earlier model. Yeah, okay. So it's useful. But that means...
Yeah, it's a weaker version, but it's still handy.
Yeah, and already Plague is now taking up for heavy tanks. We might see a Panther G from Jaeger. Oh, and the SS is pushing up now. I did not expect Plague to actually pick a commander. That's gonna potentially change this battle entirely.
Our supply line's cut. Germans are making a push.
Especially a commander as powerful as Jaeger. Jaeger is very costly, but can be very powerful.
And cut him off
We
again.
are losing a sector.
Panther is moving up. And Panther is doing a great job with their MKB-42s.
Commencing attack.
The MKB-42, for those wondering, is essentially the precursor to the Sturmgewehr. It was essentially almost identical, but it was not fully perfected yet. I think it statistically works basically the same as the Sturmgewehr though.
Oh. Well, that worked. This earlier version of it. And double Calipes now, finally. Where's he firing at? Oh.
Oh, it's going for the
Now
Panthers.
Our opponents are seizing
Oh, but it's missing them. I think these Panthers are still going to be able to operate at large.
Did stop repairs for a while though, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but every time he loses an overlead, Straka just calls in another Panzer Grenadier Regiment 250 in another truck.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what they do in Company Heroes 3 though, with all the other units they can add in.
Curious about Company of Heroes 3.
Yeah, Company
I
Heroes
don't
3.
care about whatever version of Spearhead they do. I want the base game first.
Now the main thing, no, I'm talking about even in normal version, they're going to have a lot more international units after all, so I imagine we're going to see a lot more regiments from the Germans with unique uniforms as well. What I'm
I want the Italians.
Now the unique thing about these guys, the Panzer Regiment 250, they can actually repair. Something not all Panzer Grenadiers can do.
our territory.
That makes them a pretty...
Yes, but they only have rudimentary repair.
Oh yeah.
So they're very good at it.
But it does mean they know what to do. They know how to fix an engine if it's destroyed. Which means I believe they're less reliant on pioneers, basically.
I think they just have a manual in their pocket. How to repair a Panther engine. Check these points. That's why they're slow. They're reading through the manual.
That would explain a lot, actually. I also believe it's made up of veterans from the Africa Corps. I believe it's one of their descriptions. Oh, the Obelisk got destroyed again! Oh, those
Several
guys...
infantry were wiped out.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch. Okay, that was a good barrage. Even if the Panthers got outspaced but scot-free,
Oh, yeah.
I would still say that is well worth it. And what is he doing with the 76s?
Oh, that's a
Other than
lot of
turning them
AT
like
guns.
idiots.
That's a lot of AT guns. Holy shit!
Oh, yeah. A ton of them.
But it's not penetrating the Panther!
They're going to focus so heavily on tanks, of course you're going to get a ton of AT guns.
But the Panthers just don't care. Oh, one Panther
Okay.
down!
Yay!
We have lost a Panzer.
He clearly does not know how to do reverse, though. Lucky Dan.
Yeah, those Shermans had a very hard time there against the Panthers.
I actually think they would have survived if he would have reversed instead.
Probably. Oh, looks like Plaga got a Stuka. I'm so proud of them. They're changing.
Okay, someone please explain to me how these Storm Pioneers are running in the open and vetting up.
Yeah, it's... I have no idea
Like,
what's
how
going
are
on.
they surviving so long?
Honestly, I have no idea. I think it's just because they've not faced a lot of direct combat. They must have been flanking.
There's a vet 5! No!
Third 5 Storm Pioneer.
They're just running around with MP40s! In the open!
That is a lot of MP40s, though. That's a lot of accurate
It's so
submachine gun fire.
ridiculous. Please wipe them. Or
Oh!
something.
Oh, one is
Okay.
down.
One is dead.
Oh, the Major might kill some more. Oh, the Major's gonna get killed here, I think.
Probably. You might run.
That's not gonna
Yeah, a
happen.
single Thompson ain't gonna do much.
Yep, now Plug is getting a Panther G. This battle. Oh, Racco lost the other Panther. I completely missed that.
Ah, where? Was it a Calliope? No,
No.
Calliope's a... It definitely was not a Calliope.
I think it was a 3 inch.
It was like the army of 3 inches.
But yeah, a Panther G? That's gonna be a hard one to deal with unless Plaga just rushes it in. Because the Panther G is even faster and has even more frontal armor.
Okay, Plaga has shown decent control with his tanks. So, hopefully he uses the Panther just as well.
I'm not sure what those Panzerjägers are doing though.
I said he was doing good with his tanks, not his Panzerjägers. I have no clue either. But whatever he's doing is apparently working. I don't know how.
Oh, the Allies actually cut off
squads.
the Allies actually cut off the Germans there briefly. They need to recapture that point. So many Storm Pioneers.
Yeah, I like they're all running around in a unit like that. It's just annoying.
This is not what I signed up.
It's so easy to counter, and yet they're having issues.
Just get Thunder Run or some machine guns out.
Thunder Run is very difficult to get.
True.
Especially because of the Calliopes, but she's firing again.
But a few machine guns? Like 1 or 2 machine guns to cover some flanks and you'll stop that immediately, basically.
Yeah. Okay, Lennon, unless it's against a heavy tank, use the 12 salvo. It cuts down your munitions and your recharge time.
Oh, those communists just get mowed down out in the open. Those MP40s are proven to be very accurate for submachine guns. Here's an EC8. But we do have the Panther G on the field and it's already being upgraded with an infrared scope.
It just feels like Company of Heroes vanilla. Running out of Storm Pioneers.
And Racco has just lost so much though.
Everyone's lost a ton. He's saving up for a Panther, I can tell.
Probably.
No, definitely. He's not spending his manpower and he has the fuel. How much is a Panther?
200 fuel.
I'm talking about manpower.
680.
680. So, I'm assuming he's in one soon.
Oh, he has double Calliope.
Yeah, he's had that.
Oh, I completely missed it. Yes,
like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, and there goes the packs because the Calliope hit some of them.
Yay! No Calliopes. Boo! He used the full salvo.
Yeah, I think Plaga should probably diversify and get some more infantry rather than just Storm Pioneers and Panzer Grenadiers. Or Panzerjägers, I mean.
Diversify? Storm Pioneers and Panzerjägers are all the infantry he needs for.
Well, like, you could get SS Jägers or something.
Why would you want that? You can get Storm Pioneers.
It's so awkward.
Like, seriously, why would you want to get anything else?
Oh, we also have an EC8 command tank now out for Lennon.
You're good.
EC8 and EC8 command tank, that's a good combination. Now the EC8 has very rapid fire. But needs to be cautious, so there's 2 Panzer 4Js and the Panther. I don't even know if they know the Panther's on the field yet. Or they probably do, it's already gotten a kill actually.
That doesn't mean they noticed. There was only a single infantry kill.
True. Well, now they definitely know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to back off, EC8. Artillery calling on them though, if the Germans don't move, that's gonna be bad for them. Depends on the artillery though. Now it looks like it's 105. Oh, good 105 shots.
Hurting. Yeah. One's pintle gunner's killed and the others are just has some minor damage.
Oh, command, EC8 is in trouble. The Panzerjägers are very close. And they got him.
Aww.
Well, now the Major is out with his little team. The Storm Pioneers are still pushing up. Oh my god, I just noticed. The Storm Pioneers are invisible on the minimap because he's playing Jaeger.
Is that's an ability, not just a consistent thing?
Yeah, it's an ability. It's an ability. So I think what Plaga is doing now as Jaeger is he pushes up and activates it so they don't know he's pushing unless they're actually actively looking.
Yeah, but he's still running around with Panther.
Yeah. Command Panther on the field for Racco. Instead of just normal Panther. So he wanted a G instead. Because the Command Panther, I believe, is a G.
Ah. All the Panthers.
And this is just so many Panthers in this little road.
Panther graveyard.
Ah. I'm wondering what the Americans are gonna do though to push through this.
You're ready. Send orders.
I'm gonna say the Calipes are gonna be a big help, and holy shit, one Calipes killed 52 units.
Wow.
Nice.
That's why I switched to C4, that explains a lot.
The other one is killed 3.
You could actually put sandbags. You could actually put sandbags on it.
Now, where's he firing this?
Oh shit. The Germans just did the cutoff point again. Are they gonna do another close to pocket? As if they do, they'll destroy the entire northern flank again of the Americans.
Oh, anti-tank team is charging that Panther. Why?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No, it's not.
Easy down the open, that's not gonna work. Oh, it did not penetrate though. Easy does have high armor.
The capture point is under attack.
That Calliope didn't get much. The other one's nearly ready though.
Panther, ready to
But Plaga really needs to get some more infantry out. That's not Storm Pioneers.
He should, but he won't.
Yeah. Because I really think like an SS Jäger would be a good help. Or even a Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper squad would probably be very handy.
It would, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, the next Calliope is ready to fire whenever.
Guess just waiting for a good opportune target. They do have 2 Panther Gs now to deal with.
Well, one is now
Ooh, good shot.
40% health,
Yeah, good from Dave from the 3-inch.
and it's like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, no, backing out of there. And while the Storm Pioneers are pushing with Panther G support on the southern flank.
It's time
More?
for action.
These stupid Storm Pioneers, why are they so...
I really think if he's gonna play like that, he should get Stormtroopers, because Stormtroopers are made for that kind of work.
Nature's like,
Oh,
ah,
good Jesus!
it's amazing to watch.
They got Swiss cheese by MP40s! Holy shit! That looked like a war crime, not gonna lie.
It was. But the special service is here to save the day, maybe.
Seriously, all these MP40s are actually Swiss cheesing anything they come across at the moment. Oh, Calipes are firing. Aiming for the Command Panther, but the Command Panther drove forward.
But it might get the infantry.
Oh yeah.
No, looks like he was smart.
Oh, this MP4 is just mowing down things in the open. As opposed to in open field bat. Oh shit, Panther, you got hit there.
Prepare yourself.
Nice.
It might actually be worth investing in the German base to get some auto repair teams.
Panther here.
Just so they have to micro less on repairing their tanks. Just a suggestion.
Prepare to fire.
Baga did.
Oh yeah, but that's because you get them automatically when you get the tier 2 as Waffen-SS. You don't have to upgrade it.
Panther.
Whereas Wehrmacht, you actually have to upgrade it.
Well, Laga, I don't know. He has it, that's all that matters. Screw the Wehrmacht.
Yeah, it's gonna help get his Panther G up to speed very quickly.
There's one thing I will say, is the Allies have had a manpower advantage this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Which is expected.
Push coming.
So these losses they've taken is not affecting them much. They've done very well.
And here comes the
Except-
swarm again.
Yeah, except against the Swarm. The Zerg have arrived.
On my screen, he has the purple color, so that fits perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can't tell, I've been watching a lot of Loco again
Oh, yeah.
recently.
Oh, have you also
and he
been
puts
watching
a lot
Loco?
of Zerg. Yeah, he's fun.
Oh, I didn't know you watched Loco. That's cool. Shout out to Loco, everyone.
In a game that we do not play because it is way too micro intense.
Yep, I would not be able to play. It's not my kind of strategy game, in all fairness. I prefer tactical stuff like Company of Heroes.
Ugh. StarCraft is ridiculous, but he's biased towards the Zerg because 90% of his games I think are Zerg. in some manner.
Oh, here comes the Storm Pioneers again.
I love the Zerg though. They're the greatest.
And so many MP40s.
Oh, and he used his ability to hide them again.
But I suppose it's a good idea to do it because the enemy doesn't get told they're under attack. But if they're watching, it doesn't work, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, Kai pistol firing on the Panther 48s. Oh, and all the Storm Pioneers. Oh, God.
Good. That's a good hit. He didn't wipe anything, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a big tank engagement down here. Oh, command tank took a hit. Okay, looks like both tank sites are pulling away from one another.
Those Storm Pioneers are so lucky.
Oh, yeah. Now, if he actually had went Panzer Division, you could actually arm them with double MP40s, and that actually is kind of ridiculous.
I mean, they already committed a war crime with only 2 MP40s. Do we want to give them 4?
Now, the unique thing is if you're playing as Panzer, it's not a normal MP40, it's an MP40i, which means it actually has a second magazine attached to it, which means it has 64 rounds instead of 32 rounds. It's able to suppress.
Also, Lucky Dan, he did something to stop the Storm Pioneers. He put a 50 cal nest.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what you need to... Oh! Close the pockets! The northern flank is about to get destroyed. Those Sherman 76ers have to move. Oh my god, so many explosions. 76ers, get out of there! They're not gonna get out of there, are they? Ooh.
Probably not.
Yeah, they're gone.
We lost an infantry unit.
And that point is so dangerous, holy shit!
It's that way for both. But the fact is, it's been cut off, what, 5 times so far?
Yeah, by the Axis.
Something there.
Like, Racco has been really good at just pushing up with his Panzer Grenadiers and securing it.
The guy would always have a machine gun nest there or something to prevent it. Or at least slow it down.
Oh, yeah. But Lenin is having a lot of veteran Calliopes, so that's a thing. But lucky, Lieutenant Dan has lost practically everything again because they closed the pocket.
Also, Lenin, use the 12 salvo! You would have much more munitions if you did. No, I'm serious. Unless it's like a Panther or something you're firing at, the 12 salvo is more efficient, I'd say.
Probably. Very likely, yes.
Well, it's the shorter cooldown and you need them often enough.
Very true.
But yeah, those things eat your munitions. That's why it's hard to get Thunder Run, really, nowadays. Once I've been playing mechanized more, it's just tough to get Thunder Run.
I think Thunder Run is more aligned with rifle, probably, or armored, depending on how you do. I guess it's just entirely on how many munitions you have to spare, basically.
Oh, but it's so good!
Oh, it is.
I love it so much.
It really helps you push through a German battle line.
Or just stop infantry rushes, like certain someone is doing consistently.
Oh, he has Führer's Vaterland, they cannot be suppressed.
Doesn't matter, they're still being destroyed.
Very true.
Who needs to suppress them? They ran.
Because I think if you're doing Führer's Vaterlands, you are still easier to hit because your troops are being reckless, but they're gonna get suppressed.
I think you should put another one nearby to have overlapping.
Oh, the Panzer 48 is almost getting destroyed by the Calliope. And the Command Panther's pushing it very far up.
Is that capturing a point?
Yes, it is.
Brilliant.
But he has to pull back. That's a lot of EC8s.
Yeah, if that doesn't retreat, it's dead.
Oh my god.
Assuming these
Oh
things
no,
can
it's
hit.
turning! With the smoke! That's a dead Command Panther, I think. Oh god.
I don't know.
Oh god! They got a driver! Oh!
Shoot it.
Lost his gun!
Ooh, it's got a gun. Yeah, that thing is so dead.
There goes.
Another Panther gone.
But that is an example of just how durable the frontal arm of the Panther is. How long it lasted there. That's
But there's another Panther right nearby.
That's why you always want to flank a Panther. You don't want to brawl with it frontally.
He really wants to kill that command unit. Why is he brawling with a Panther front plate?
I have no idea.
It's like a bad idea.
Oh, because his driver's injured. Ah, he still lost it. And Goliath is just going in behind.
We have lost
Why did he shoot there? Was there something there I didn't know of?
No idea, but he did destroy a pack.
Oh, he used the 12 salvo. I'm so proud. I mean, it saves for like 2 minutes on cooldown too.
Oh, that's a big deal. And yeah, that 50 cal position is actually doing a lot of damage just to slow down the Storm Pioneers. And that's why you get machine guns to cover your flanks.
If he had multiple of them just hanging about, he could pretty much prevent any of it.
He will literally just get a 30 cal squad behind some sandbags and that'll stop a lot of stuff. But the Germans are being resilient here, they are not giving up. Although Rako has sent a lot of Panzer Grenadiers to the grave today.
It's like Rako is saving for another Panther,
Who would have guessed?
judging from the manpower.
They do need it to deal...
Oh, his Panther's damage.
Oh yeah,
damage.
because its engine is bad, because it's a Panther A. There's a chance its engine blows up when it uses the Blitzkrieg ability.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that fucking... that engine was the cause of losing that one.
The enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Here
Yeah, they
goes.
just rushed everything in.
One of our fighting positions.
And now the Panzer
It's like
Force.
Flaga is charging in the bottom again.
But this time he has brought the Panzer Force, and they'll stop the MT position. Oh, 105 Sherman coming out for Lieutenant Dan. Dang it, Lieutenant Dan doesn't really have much else at the moment.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That sucks.
But that said,
The Calliope is almost ready to fire again. Not too much longer.
that's a veterancy-free
60 seconds or
EC8. That's a veterancy-free EC8 with an officer. That's a Panzer Strike that missed. Also, the Halfman has a Panzer Strike. How did that happen?
Probably just picked one up.
Probably.
Enough Panzer Jaegers have died.
Oh, and EC8 is still alive somehow. Despite eating 2 Panzer Strikes to the face.
It's like he's just rushing a squad in for the...
That's a bad EC with a captain nearby.
Forces are securing our territory.
But if it kills the tank, I'd say that's worth it.
Yeah, I got enough.
I'd say that was worth it as a trade.
Could be. But he has to write more letters home.
True. But it's still an easy 8 down, so... For an infantry squad, that is worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And that combat engineer is so dead.
There's just so many MP40s. Hey, perhaps you should have gone Panzer, because you could still get the Panther G then, and you would have... Rako, what the fuck is this game?
I totally agree.
Like, this game has lasted way longer than it should have.
And the tactics used are vanilla, honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely for
weird.
Plaga. I still love the fact that
Your
Halfman...
Calliope and fire a short barrage. Right there. That point. Got this.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
But yeah, now the Allies are starting to get a little bit more of an armored presence. Oh look, there's actually a 30 cal now trying to cover their cutoff point.
It only took like 10 attempts to stop it.
Hey look, another Command Panther!
Who'd have thought?
This is like a field of Panthers.
Seriously, all this game is Panthers, Panthers, Panthers. How many Panthers do you want? Yes.
Yes! Easy hit, destroyed the gun.
Good hit.
Yeah. Oh, there's also the 105 Sherman. That's a Sherman essentially with a 105 howitzer mounted on top of it.
Come back to the south.
Oh, Calliope.
Great against all those Storm Pioneers.
Oh, Calliope aiming for the German base, but the Panthers moved into the SS base. Probably to get prepared. And safe.
He wiped out several infantry though.
Yeah, Rako literally only has the Command Panther left.
In our lines.
And if he goes after the base now, and he is.
Yep, I mean, the 105 will clear the base a lot easier because it has a howitzer gun. But there's a Panther G on the flank, destroying the 105 there.
Our HQ is under attack. Panther, ready for...
I wonder if Plague is setting up for a second Panther. He almost has enough manpower to do so.
I don't know, he's running all his infantry in again.
But he has the Panthers for support. And that Panther G is very scary. Oh, what the heck?
He's firing.
What's it firing at,
He's
though?
aiming at the blob. It was aiming at the blob, but they moved.
Ah, bad timing then.
We're losing a capture point.
But the blob has retreated.
And it was just a short barrage, so that's pretty well.
Honestly, that's all he has the munitions for.
And Plaga could get the second Panther now, and he is, oh god. I'm gonna have to name this video something with Panthers, don't I?
Yeah.
The endurance of the Panther, or something.
Rocco's getting another Panther. Which I honestly think is a bad choice when he has no infantry.
Yeah, he needs some panzer radius or something. He probably should get a Pioneer to repair the base. Or
Now,
upgrade,
why would you do that?
or upgrade the preventive maintenance from the Waffenkammer, because that will also repair the base for him. This is such a weird battle, holy shit.
Yeah.
Now, Lucky... No, I don't think Rifle gets howitzers anymore. He could get priests. But he said he's going for another 105 Sermon. But he could get priests, actually, and I would probably recommend priests. Because priests would give them an artillery advantage to just keep bombing the
They already
Germans.
have an artillery advantage.
Oh look, he called in the Panzer Grenadiers who can repair his base. Are they reading a manual on how to do that?
Yes. They have manuals for all these things.
This is
question it.
how you lay a sandbag. This is how you use a shovel.
Each one has a manual for something different. For basics of tank repair, engine repair, base repair.
Weapon repair.
Yeah, each of them carries a manual with some different style of repairing. They're in charge of that part. That was my headcanon for how this works.
They look now they're digging with shovels.
How to dig a hole.
Oh, that's a big Panzer force they've assembled. Panthers.
Done
Panzer
wrongly though, the Calliope's can.
Oh yeah, but frontally against all these Shermans, I think the Shermans need to evaluate their tactics.
Combat promotion in. Waiting orders.
As that is a lot of heavy German armor coming their way. We do have a free engineer by. Oh, good shot though!
One of the Panthers is gone, basically, from the fight.
Yeah, it has to pull back for repairs.
The 105 is here right when the infantry fall back.
Oh, immobilized the command Panther! The EC8 is not bad.
Is standing by.
Oh my god, the EC8 is actually doing amazing.
Neither Calliope is firing. I would recommend they do on the Panther.
Oh, looks like the Opel is rushing up to repair its engine. Yeah, it's setting up for repair duties, I think. Oh, but the command Panther still is showing its frontal armor is working. Ooh, one more shot though.
Oh, that was a heavy artillery piece.
Oh yeah, but the command Panther is down. And Panzer Grenadiers out in the open like that is gonna suffer.
Yeah.
And Panzerjäger's not gonna do much here. And they might if they're lucky. Nope, they're being cut down by machine guns.
How? The Storm Pioneers alive!
3 Veterans, 5 Pioneers!
Well, what do we? I mean, they do all have Panzerfaust. Oof. And 2 of them are gone.
Yeah,
That's what I was waiting for.
That's the 105. The 105 is amazing at dealing with infantry. Oh, yeah.
And another one.
That's even better than Thunder Run.
I don't know about that. But if you have 5 103 or 5 A3s with Thunder Run, you're kind of set. But it's a good replacement. And probably can actually, it can actually fire as artillery, so there's that. Unlike the Sherman with Thunder Run.
It's getting very close though, and it's only using high explosives. And high explosives is not good against tanks. Now that's the problem with the 105, it's not made to deal with enemy tanks at all.
Well, no. And it shouldn't be expected to either, honestly.
Well, Calliope, I think the Allies might win at this point. They are pushing through hard. But wait, we have 2 Panther in reserve. Oh, and that
they know where the base is.
Well, here comes the 2 Panther Gs. Oh, but one lost his gun immediately. He needs to pull the wounded Panther back though. But he's not doing it.
Hey, now there's artillery coming in behind. They're not careful. Looks like it's gonna get out.
Yeah, looks like it.
But he's getting more easy aids, so... Another 105 is in.
Hey, Plaga, you know why you like MP40s? Why not get some SS Jägers? They can also use MP40s.
Ah, but they aren't Storm Pioneers.
Very true.
As such, shut up. Ah, there's so much death in this fight.
Oh yeah, I know, right? This little road is causing way too many losses for both sides.
Why is this all? It must be a hell of a supply route.
Oh, definitely. And it's so awkward just having all these forces meet on this little road in the middle of nowhere. Oh, he's still trying to move out and repair with the Opel, but it ran into a 105 Sherman. Like, scavenging with that Opel Blitz is actually a good way of using it.
I mean, the fuel, he needs it at this point.
Oh, yeah.
They've been really pushed out.
Yeah, I think the Allies might be on the verge of victory now, finally. After lots of bloody sacrifice today. Still, they destroyed a fair few Panthers, which is a huge loss to the Third Reich, in all honesty.
Oh, now they're going to destroy the base. We're working on it.
Yeah, the 105 is very good at base clearing.
Yeah, destroy the buildings and you're set. Because they have to respond.
Yep.
Oof. There's the Panther.
Yep.
Not the right target.
And I'm not sure the 105 has a high enough armor. Yeah, 105 only has 700 armor. That's not enough to stop Panthers at all. That's basically the same armor as an A2, I think. Ooh, he's getting very close here. That's either good or bad.
It's jammed.
Oh, it goes down.
Special service are going in. Oh, and they're throwing satchels.
Oh, very smart. That's gonna destroy the base.
Does it? No, yeah. Which sets Rocco back, because all he has is his Panzer Hull.
Yeah.
Now.
The Panzer Hull will still be able to get Panthers if he has the resources, so...
Yeah. But he can't get anything else.
Yeah, he can only call in two
moment.
Yeah, he can only call in 2 pioneers every 2 minutes. Like we've already seen him use the ability right there.
Yeah, he really can't do much. And artillery?
Yeah, that's 5 for effect, no less. Man, this battlefield is looking so destroyed. Holy shit.
Another 105.
I suppose it is kind of working of dealing with all the Storm Pioneers, isn't it? And this is such a slog of a battle. This is why I'm gonna thank you for being here with me, because this would have been very hard to keep track of myself constantly. But just keep talking.
It's a mess. And Pike is just not moving his tanks in the south there.
Yeah. And they've lost their fuel connection now.
Ooh, and Calliope's into the base.
Oh, he's trying to go for the SS Panther headquarters.
Oh, that's definitely a full barrage. He still didn't wipe anything.
And one Panther has lost his tracks.
Alright, the other Calliope can fire, and yes, it's good.
And he's hit his flanking. Oh, but the other Panther's covering it.
Nice.
But there's still 3 Panthers that are operating. Holy shit.
And Rocco's getting another one, because of course he is.
Well, honestly, do you blame him?
More Calliope barrage incoming where?
You know what? I know what I'm gonna call this match. The Panther Den.
Oh my god. No. Yeah, Rocco can't do anything except get Panzer fours, basically. Or not Panzer fours, Panthers.
Yeah, he cannot get anything else.
And he's getting his last Panther for a long time.
Oh
Because of the fuel. They are on a fuel income of 5.
Yeah, they've completely lost their control of the map.
Yeah, because their fuel point was cut off.
And more special service,
Stop
Mike.
running around with this storm pioneers. Whatever. Seriously.
Man, this has been such an awkward battle. We're still in pack when I actually killed this Panther. There's another Panther here. Oh!
Oh, that hurts.
Turret jammed.
Now the Easy 8's in.
Yeah,
Targeting the Panther.
I got Panther
That's
G down.
dead. Can they get the other one?
Ooh.
So far it's looking like it.
But yeah, they got it.
Ooh, nice. Alright, now there's a Panther assault in the south. And there's still a Panther on top? What the hell? Okay, Rocco's basically out of the game at this point.
He only has one Panther. He's microing, I think, and that's the veteran C3 one.
Yeah. He's trying, I think he's going for a base assault, so this Easy 8 and the infantry nearby.
He might be hunting the Calliope's.
Our brave infantry is dying.
Except now his driver's injured, so...
Oh yeah, the EC8 got it. Oh, ammo rack on the EC8!
Ooh! Nice!
Oh, I have a lag spike.
I do too.
Oh, there we go, it's back. That was weird.
Yeah, we both froze at the same time. That's rare. And a miss.
Oh, Panther got a good high explosive there, though. I don't think the Germans are gonna last for much longer.
Other Calliopes, actually.
On the in the
Oh,
north.
they're way up north.
They're safe. Well, kinda. There's still some Storm Pioneers nearby.
I'd say they're safe at this stage. And there's a 3-inch gun near, so hopefully that can help keep that Panther going.
Ready for assignment.
When the SS base has been penetrated.
More Pioneers were called in for Rocco. Because what else is he going to do?
Oh, there goes the SS headquarters. Only 2 SS trucks left.
So what can he recruit? He can't get anything heavy, and he has some infantry. He can't get Storm Pioneers. Yes.
Actually, he can. He can call in 2 Storm Pioneers each 2 minutes because his HQ is down.
Ignoring that, he can't get Storm Pioneers.
And that 105 is just
Another
slowly
105.
killing the trucks.
I mean, what's gonna...
Yeah, that's not going to stop. There's one lone Panzerjäger here that's going to try.
Yeah, Panzerjäger.
Oh, Panzerfaust, actually. Missed. Oh, another lag spike. I think it's because just because the map is so destroyed. There's so much debris.
Yeah, and they did destroy a truck.
Yeah, and
so...
there's only the infantry truck left.
Oh my god. Nice.
Oh my god! If they destroy
This is
it,
a rare sight.
yeah.
To get to actual annihilation.
Oh yeah.
basically.
Heavy armor has been lost.
Most of the time, the other side would have surrendered by now.
Oh yeah. The Allies just need to destroy that infantry truck and it's over. Oh, they surrendered! Oh my god, this was a long match. They were not kidding.
Not the longest game ever.
Not the longest.
But very long.
Yeah.
Shorter than I thought. Hour 35.
Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this mess of a battle. I'll see you on the next
God, it was a
one.
mess.
Bye bye.